Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live New York session. It is October 28th, 2024, and it's a Monday, so I hope you guys had a great weekend. So before we get started, let's check the news here. And as you can see, we don't have any major news for today, so that's good. That means we're going to have pretty much normal volatility in the market, so that's great. So let's go ahead and get started here. So we're going to be implementing the G.S.A strategy, and we're going to be trading NAS100. So the very first thing that we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to look at the overall trend. So what I currently see from this swing low to this swing high, price has been trending in a bullish motion, creating higher highs and higher lows, and each higher high has been broken. So that lets us know that price is clearly in a bullish trend from what I can see. And let me draw my trend line here. Put that here. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to turn on our CC trend indicator. And as we can see, our trend lines are pointing upward as well. So it lets us know the overall price is in a bullish motion. So we are in confidence with the overall market, so that's good. And now we have done everything in the 1 hour time frame. We're going to go to the 15-minute time frame. So now we're going to look at the current trend. Okay. Now, from this swing low to this swing high here, it looks like that price is trending upward. No, actually, let me take that back. From this swing low to this swing high, it looks like that price is in a bearish trend. And then we have a recent break of structure here. The price might be currently bearish, but what we're going to do is we're going to draw a trend line here and then see if that's the case. Now, technically, from this swing low to this swing high, price has been trending upward as well. But I'm looking at that recent structure. But let's erase this. And we're going to turn on the CC trend indicator. And it looks like price is still currently bullish, which I can actually see that. I'm going to actually stick with the bullish part because really in reality, price started here, connected here. So that actually does make sense, even though technically price did break the structure here, held this structure here, and then pushed that. So we are currently bullish, and so I'll just stick with that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually draw up our market structure, which is our trading range. Okay. So we're looking for the most recent low, and the most recent break of structure, and the most recent high. That's why I can see it here. So this is going to be our swing low, this is going to be our swing high, and then this is our most recent break of structure right here. Okay. That on this area. So we are still in a bullish trading range at this point. So now, so we're going to mark. So we're marking these up. Now we're going to take our Fibonacci, and since we're in the bullish trading range, we're going to, in this case, swing within the most recent low and most recent high. And so you can see that price did reject this area is really a gap, but it respected this area and it respected this area and pushed that. So that is proof that price is still kind of moving up into a bullish motion because it's respecting this zone there, respecting 50 to 60%. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark that area up. And this is going to be, let's see, right here. This is going to be our buy zone at this point. So then we're going to stretch our pullback zone from this point to this point. That's what we're going to put it. So now we have an idea of what price to pull back to. It can pull back anywhere to this area, maybe a little bit of a discount area and possibly go up. So when we look at the trading range here, the current market structure of price is overall bullish. So at this point, we're looking for counter trend sells and retest buys. Now, the trading range from this swing high to this swing low is here. So if price at any point breaks past here, then we're probably going to change our bias and look for counter trend buys and retest sells. Okay. So that's where we're at. But the next thing we need to do is we need to turn on the cheat code indicator. Before I do that, let me zoom in on price so we can actually see what's going on. So I'll kind of do it like that. So we can kind of bring it down to here. But then we kind of have an idea of what price we got. So now when we turn on the cheat code indicator, we can see that our bottom bullet band is here. So the price does respect this area and pushes and holds up and pushes up, and then we can get a good buy up to this point. So at this point, looking at counter trend sales and retest buys, that'll give us that. So that's what I'm thinking can happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the 9:15 candle to close, which will close in a little bit over 7 minutes, and then we'll move on to the next step, which is looking at our rules checklist and making sure we know what rules that we're going to follow. So I will be right back. All right, so the 9:15 candle has closed. So the fact that we're in an overall bullish trend at this point, we're going to be looking for counter trend sales and retest buys. Now, more than likely, if price breaks this structure, that this will be the most recent structure, even though technically this structure down here is. But if it breaks this structure, I'll probably, and if it breaks the structure and retest down, I'll probably be looking for counter trend buys and retest sales at this point. Definitely if it breaks this structure, but if it holds this structure like it did previously, then I'm going to be looking for counter trend sales and retest buys. So the fact that we're in an overall bullish trend, first things first, I need to turn on my indicators. So first things first is I'm going to be looking for an overall buy. And the reason why is because our Bollinger Band is really sticking down here. So if price sticks out of here and give us a cheat code buy or sell, confirmation buy or sell, then I'm more likely to take that buy. But it just really depends on what price is going to do. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. Here's a buy. So let me move this over here. So if price buys up from this point, then I'm looking to get at least over 1,000 points worth of knowledge if price even makes that. Okay, let me look at this. So go 1,300 points. 1,300 plus points. So the alarm is set here. Now, we're going to put our rules out here. Now we're going to go over exactly what we're looking for. We're going to pull this up to here. So when the 930 candle hits, of course, we're going to have our stop loss and take profit put in, and we're going to have our 2% risk to reward management system in place. So if we follow all of our rules and we get into a trade and trade goes and the trade instantly goes against us, then we'll only lose 2% of our account, which is fine. So with that being said, we're going to start looking at our rules. So we know that the current trend market structure is bullish at this point. Because when we even look at the structure here, from here, price did create a higher high and broke the structure here. So that's one thing. Also, price closed above the HMA here. So that's one confirmation already. But what we want to look for is we want to wait for price to either stick out of this Bollinger Band and go up, and then do a strong penetrant sell, or come down to here, stick out this Bollinger Band and do a two-code buy or a confirmation buy and then buy up. Okay. Now, if if price goes above the HMA and we get a confirmation buy, that might be a solid entry to buy it up to this point here. So we'll have to really wait and see what price is going to do. Price is above the HMA, so that's the first confirmation. So we need to look for a cheap code buy or sell at this point. Now, if price sticks out of the Bollinger Band, you're going to want to look for a cheap code buy or sell, wait to see if he's either above or below the HMA. It would be good if we saw a high spike there. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the 929. We're going to wait until 929 before we resume the recording. Then we're basically going to focus on price action and look for our confirmations. So we have a little bit over 9 minutes for that. So I will be right back. All right, so the 829 candle, 829 is hit. So moving forward, we're just going to focus on price action, and we're going to make sure that we follow our rules. So that's what we're going to do. Look down here. So let me put this up here. So we have a little bit over 10 seconds. The 930 candle has closed. I'll probably wait for the next candle because I want to see if price is going to test this area and come out and give us a cheaper buy or sell. Now it is below the HMA, which is fine. But anytime the price is outside of the Bollinger Band, and we get confirmation sell or cheaper sell, usually means it's going to be a huge reversal. Now, if price starts breaking past this and retesting this area and pushing down, then we might go ahead and change our bias. So let's keep on watching price action and see what it does. to the 930 candle. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, 945 candle. Now, one of the things I want to look for as well is to see if we get a high spike arrow as well. And then it should go by or confirmation by too. So I'm going to sit on my hands and wait. Keep an eye on this area. Let's see if the next number does. That's what I want. Yeah, they're still watching price. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this recording. And then once we get to once we get to 9:45, I'll resume this recording. And then we'll figure out what more likely we're going to be from there. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I made a mistake. I forgot to activate the buy and sells on my indicator again. So we actually missed a good confirmation set for price. That's why price pushed back. But it's okay because that means we follow the rules. So if I had kept my buy and sell indicator on, we would have got into this sell if we had set that. So that's fine. So we're going to continue to wait till the next candle and see what we get. I believe on the 5 minute we get bullish. I mean, we're bearish. So I'm probably going to change my bias and look for an overall sell maybe from this structure here. Maybe change my bias and looking for penetrating cells, penetrating value we test cells. So we want to still wait over it's 9:44 now. So we want to really see the 9:45 candle minutes. But yeah, we got a confirmation cell here. So that's good. We stuck with our rules, and that's why we didn't take it. But had we had our indicator set properly, we would have got ourselves a good sell here, but it's out there. So it's okay. Um, so we have a little bit over 20 minutes before the 9:45 candle closes. Three, two, one. We got a cheat code buy here. It's sticking out the Bollinger Band. It would be nice if we got a high spike arrow. Um, I want to see a high spike arrow. That's what I want to see. But what I'm probably going to actually do, folks, is I'm not probably going to have price buy it all the way up to this structure and then get an indication to sell it down, like a confirmation sell or cheap code sell. So I'm probably going to let this go to a counter trend buy all the way up to here and then wait for it to sell down and hit that. So that's what I'm probably going to actually do. But again, if we had a indicator set up properly, we would have got ourselves a nice set. Things on here. But since we have changed our bias, we look at the price to hit the structure up to here, possibly sell down. So we'll wait until the 10 o'clock candle. there's a message on the recording, so we have a high spike arrow here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to see if we get a confirmation buy or a cheap code buy on the next candle, which is the 10 o'clock candle. Um, but if we buy it up, we have to know that this is probably the most recent structure and price might respect that. So this probably will have to be our exit point if we get a counter trend buy up to here. If the price could respect this area and then start to sell down even further. So we'll see. We have about a little bit over 9 minutes before the 10 o'clock candle closes. So I will be right back. All right, so it's 9:59. We'll see what the next candle does. Now, the thing about it is I might wait until the 10:15 candle because we could get a decent counter trend buy all the way up to this structure. But we will probably have to X out the trade because the price could respect the structure, start to get trades down, and then the next candle can start to push down. So we need to keep that in mind. So we're going to have to really watch that. So we have a little bit over 20 seconds for that. So let's wait and see. 3, 2, 1. So we had a high spike arrow. And looking for price to pull back at least to half of this point here. We're going to continue to go down. So, so I'm waiting for the next candle. So we didn't get no sell signal here. I mean, buy signal either. I mean, we had a cheap coat buy, don't get me wrong. But price is going to buy up to this structure more than likely. But that's the reason why I'm going to wait for the 10:15 candle. So we have a little bit over 11 minutes before the 10:15 candle closes. So I will pause this recording and I'll be right back. All right, so it's 10:14. So looks like price bought up a little bit. We'll see if it buys up and respects the structure and it gives another sell. Or if the next candle gives us a cheap confirmation buy, then it might buy all the way back past the structure and go up to here. So we'll have to wait and see. So we have about a little bit over 30 seconds for that. Yeah. Got a high spot here over here. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. They haven't got no cheap coach sale or confirmation sale yet. They're not getting no sell signal. Not gonna take it, but price will fluctuate and go the other way. That's been waiting until 10:30. And he's not doing much right now. I'll go ahead and pause this recording. And then once we get to about 10:29, I'll resume the recording. I'll be right back. All right, so it's about to be 10:29. So we'll see if the next candidate will maybe to probably get another, maybe to finally, get another opportunity. Even though we missed our earlier opportunity, but it's fine. We got less than 20 seconds. All right, let's see what this next planet's going to be. Maybe we can get a signal. It looks like it's going to close above the HMO, but we got to wait for a signal. Well, it's dropping, but we're still not getting the cell signal in here. Nope, not breaking my rules. They're not getting no cell signal. You see, I'm gonna jump into this trade. I'm not getting no sell signal. Let me go ahead and pause this recording. I'll be right back. All right, so now we got a confirmation buy on this wick here. We're going to wait and see what the next candle does. High spike arrow, confirmation buy on current price. So we got a little bit over a minute for that. So you'll see. Confirmation buy disappeared. So let's see, the next candle says, if it says confirmation buy, then that might be well. Three, two, one. They don't have a confirmation buy yet. That's the only thing. They got a confirmation buy, probably will take this buy. I was surprised that confirmation buy disappeared. The price looked like it's ready to push up, but there we go. We got confirmation buy here, right there. But we just have to wait for the price to really start getting bad. Let's just wait for a couple minutes here to see if that confirmation buy is accurate. Same confirmation buy, the price is pushing down. So now it's disappearing. They still got to wait for the price to prove that that signal is solid. I have to wait until the 11 o'clock candle. If we don't get something by 11:15 or 11:30, then we'll just trade for another day. It's better to not make money than to lose money. But let me pause this recording and I'll be right back. So it's 10:59. Still haven't got no sell signal yet. So that's why we gotta sit on our hands and wait for the next opportunity. Is what trading is about. Let's see what the next candle says. Looks like it might be respecting its previous structure right here. Three, two, one. There you go. Pause it, seven down, and doing everything. Still not getting that signal. That's why we gotta be patient. But we say that. Maybe we still not getting no key. That highway not getting no signal. The price is seven down, but still expecting this area. And probably gonna wait for the next candle, 11:15. So once we get close to 11:15, that'll be this recording. So it's 11:14. So we're gonna try our best to maybe find an opportunity. If we don't get an opportunity by 12 o'clock, we will trade for another day. At least we are respecting our rules, and that's the most important thing. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do 30 seconds, well, we have about 30 seconds. So let's get it closes. We have a high spike there, so let's go over there. Price needs to go down with respect to this area. If I'm down, touch this area, and then put it back. Three, two, one. Guys could very well come down and test this area again. That'll be the next couple of things that I'm gonna piece up. Nothing. All right, so it's 11:44. So we got another 15 minutes. So hopefully this candle here, there's an opportunity maybe here, another trading opportunity since we missed our previous one. If not, we're just gonna wrap it up and just using this come off. All right, so you got a cheat code buy here. Price might give us a decent trend buy for, you know. Let's go ahead and take this buy and then we'll see if we did good on it. We have a 2% risk management system in place. So if we made a bad decision, then we'll only risk $89. And that's fine. Looks like we're starting to profit, maybe. We'll see. The target's going. The target's going up. So this is good. Go ahead and change the risk here. Yeah, and do it again. Trade stop loss. And now we're good. So the losers trade will be at 0.04 cents now in profit. So this is good. But now we're in the clear. We won't lose any money. So we broke even on this trade, so that's okay. So we're $14. So we actually made $7. They hit our stop loss, but we were $7 in profit. So that's good. That's the reason why we put up 2% risk management in place. For the simple fact, because when price starts to profit, and if we traces and hit our 2%, well, let's say we profit right away, we get close to our target. Then when we move our stop loss from 2% to 0.01, is either going to stop us out -$1 or it's going to stop us out in profit. So in this case, they stopped us out in profit, so we made about $7. Now, in this case, this is better than us losing money. Now, I probably could have waited before doing that and letting price hit my target first, but this is good. So what I'm going to actually do is we're going to actually chalk this up as a win because we make some money. So let me pause this recording and document the results, and I'll be right back. All right, so I documented my results, so I'm going to share them with you. Give me a couple minutes here. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the results. So as you can see, and I'm actually happy about this because we still got a win. We still made some profit. So we made $7.52. So now we're $14 in a grain. Now, the reason why we made $7 is because I'm going to explain the risk calculator. So let me erase all of these real quick here. And I'll explain this as training purposes. But down here, we had a risk calculator. And for the buy, I switched to the buy, and I made sure that I was only risking only 2% of my account. Okay. And then the goal was to make 3% of the account, 3 to 4%. Now, once we got into the trade, hold on for a second. Okay, my screen's still up here. So once we got into the trade, we got into a little drawdown and then we started to profit. So what I automatically did is I modified it and changed it to 0.01. And the reason why I do that is because now, instead of me risking 2% of my account in the negative, which is still good, it will now close me into profit. Okay. So that way, for some reason, we get in a profit and the price starts retracing or pulling back, it will knock us out in profit instead of being in a negative deficit. But if you get into the negative deficit, as long as it's 2% of the account, we're still good. And that's the point. So because we did that, that's the reason why we're still in the green here. Hold on for a minute. That's why we're still in the green. Let me go back to that. That's why we're still in the green. So when it comes to trading, you want to try to minimize losses as much as possible. Friday, this was within our 2%, and it had to happen, so that's fine. But if you can control it to where you change your risk, and let's say you start to profit, let's say the trade start going your way, and you start profiting, you're getting close to your target profit. If you could change it to where 0.01 risk, it's now going to make it to where you're making, to where you're losing either negative 90 cents, negative $1, or you're basically losing in profit, which you're not losing. Okay? That's going to increase your profit. That's going to increase your profit. And that's why we're $14 in the green. What that does is it helps with your trading psychology, because now you have another day to trade for another day to not break your rules and to get in at the right time to continue to make profit. And that's how you can actually continue to be a consistent, profitable trader. So we actually did good on this section. I am going to do a win recap on this, just for a simple fact, because we stuck with our rules. So let me share my main screen here, and then we'll wrap it up in 1 second here. So we followed our rules. Price was below the HMA, of course, but we knew the structure, so we knew that price would be a cheat code buy all the way up to this point, so it did respect the structure and went down. So had I waited a minute longer before changing it to 0.01, I probably would have made more money, but that's okay. But we did a content buy here, and we need to jump out, and then price, and now price is probably trying to buy up again. Maybe hit this next structure, but we're still above there. So in this situation, we did okay because we did our 2% risk management system, and then when we got in the profit, we changed it to 0.01. So that way, the chances of us actually getting into a loss period is very low. So we still get an A+ for this session, guys. So we did good. So we'll hop back into the market tomorrow and see if we can get better results. So I will do a win recap on this. So that way we can do further training, and then we'll be ready for the up session in the morning. So see you guys later on. Bye.